If any industry doesn't have at least a win once in a while, the people may wake up and start to walk away and to question what's happening. So they posted a win and put it out to the entire world, especially the developed countries. They claimed that they cured polio. They went over to Africa. They got 10,000 rhesus monkeys. They brought them to the United States. They murdered all of them. They drained their blood. They added blue dye. They put the blue dye on a little white sugar cube, and they took the sugar cubes out to billions of people. They made trillions. And then they claimed they cured polio. How brilliant to know and discover through research that is scientific that you could take monkey blood, dye it blue, put it on processed white sugar cubes, and magically cure polio. Whew. How brilliant is that? Then you get into the published records in the courts. You find out what really went on. You want to know how they cured polio? After everybody had sugar cubes, if you were a licensed medical doctor, you could not diagnose anybody as having polio. Even if you saw the symptoms, you could not diagnose them as having polio because they cured that and that went away. What you could do is that you could assign one of 12 different new names as neurodegenerative diseases to those people. Polio was cured by giving people diagnostic results as multiple sclerosis, muscular dystrophy, Lou Gehrig's disease, Parkinson's, and the list goes on. And what a beautiful move that was financially. They took what they were making on polio treatments, didn't even tell people the cause, which is processed sugars and white flour products mixed, and they multiplied their earnings off one disease into 12 diseases and took the income up 6,000% within just 3 years. And so here we are. And I know you're sitting there thinking, yeah, right. I hope you research this. And the nice thing about the internet and Google or other search engines, if you really work your way through, you can get back into the actual published medical journals. It takes some effort, it takes some time, but you can find this and pull it out if you're interested. Some people could care less. Some people think they know it all. Some people are just true believers and blindly follow as sheeple into that whole industry. Good little sheeple, doing what you're told out of fear. They will attack you if you try to say, no, I don't want that. They'll make you feel like you're nobody's nothing. You don't know anything. Who the heck are you? You better do this. You're going to be dead in 6 weeks, or you're going to suffer, blah, blah, blah. And out of fear, you hand your body over. Another thing that they posted as a win, they've only had 2 that they actually say was a win. The other thing is antibiotics. Antibiotics. Anti meaning against, bio being life, ticks the process, against the process of life. Antibiotics. I want you to look into what antibiotics actually are as mutated cells and where they come from and the shapes they are formed into as they mutate and why you would want to take that into your body. You wouldn't let an antibiotic within 1,000 meters of your house, let alone put inside your body, if you research it and find out what they are. You would not. MRI scans, CAT scans, PET scans. I know about these things because I've worked with the directors at Johns Hopkins and the positron emission tomography clinics. You take a contrast gel dye into your body for a scan, those are one of the most disease-causing things in the medical world, and they won't even tell you that. If it comes back from the lab that they didn't really see anything, just give it a few months. You're going to be back to have another This time there's going to be a spot. We need to surgery on you and go in, and it just doesn't end. It doesn't end. Most people don't even realize that if you have a little pain in your ankle, you don't need to run to the doctor. You don't need to get a bunch of medication for the pain in your ankle. You have a little pain in your gut. You felt some pain over your heart. You don't even know what that is, but out of fear, you're going to run. You're going to run. How come? Because you want to be treated. We love treats. We love treats. You're going to run. Where have you been the last 3 days? Hospital. I've been in the hospital. Oh, yeah. Hospital. I'm on 36 drugs. How many are you on? 21? It is the weirdest thing. And so many people get all their drugs and they sit there and trade them to each other. Here, you ought to try this, that's for this. Here, you ought to try that, that's for this. And I don't know if they do that much down here, but they do it in the United States every single day.